going to make a cake. We have a couple of different flavors going on already that I'm going to give a sample of, but I'm going to talk about red velvet and show some of the ingredients. First, I'm going to worry about my hygiene. So you have to put up your hair so you don't get hair in the cake, because no one likes eating hair, apparently. Then we're going to come over here and take off my rings. And wash your hands. And make sure you get up to your wrists. You don't want to be dirty. Okay, so now let me show you some of the ingredients. We have, right now we're going to be making Duncan Hines Red Velvet, and this is going to be our mix. We're just going to do a mix today. Don't really want to take a lot of time to do it from scratch. We're going to use 1/3 cup of oil and 3 large eggs and 1 1/3 cup of water. And you can just use corn oil, that'll be fine. Then we're going to come over here, and you're going to start in your mixing bowl with your powder. Okay. I'm going to pour that in the bowl. And then I usually like to mix in my eggs first and the liquids last. What your eggs are going to do is build it all together and hold it together. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now we're going to mix in our fluids to make it more uniform. And to blend it, instead of using beaters, we're going to save ourselves some time, and we're going to use an electric beater. It has different settings right here. I'm going to use mix just so I can blend it pretty well, and then I'm going to go to blend to make sure it's completely mixed. Try to get it a little bit wet before you do it. And you can just hold it kind of to the side, rotate your bowl, make sure you're mixing it all in. And you're going to mix it until it's a pretty even texture and you don't really have any huge chunks in it, because obviously it's not going to make a very good cake. I'm going to mix it just a little bit more before I pour it into 2 pans. Today we're going to do a double stacked cake, so we're just going to split up the mixture between 2 different pans. is get some pan. Pan is, go ahead and spray your pan. It's easier to do it over the sink, just so you don't get spray all over your counters, make them all greasy. It's not pretty. Make sure you spray it everywhere so your cake doesn't stick and it'll come out easy. Okay. So let's try and get as much off here as you can. I'm just going to hold the side. Do about that much right now, because we want to make sure we can have enough for both. And we'll come back to it if we still have more. Go around the sides, make sure you're not wasting any. Okay, so if you like that, we still have a little bit more that we can put in here. It's kind of like ketchup, but it'll be good. Okay, and you can either do it like I'm doing it right now, or what I usually do is pick it up and shake it. Okay, so then you can put right here, look on the back of the box, and this way you can find your cooking ingredients. And it says that for baking in these 9-inch pans, that we're going to bake it for about 30 minutes at 350 degrees. So I've already set the oven, 350, we've already put 2 in there, brought them out. And since we're making double layered, how you make it double layered is you take your 2 out of the oven, you're going to take the one that you want on the bottom and go ahead and shave a layer off the top, that way it'll make it more flat. And then you're going to go ahead and ice the middle one. We're going to be using cream cheese frosting for it. Betty Crocker cream cheese. That'll be good. We're actually using vanilla for this one. Cream cheese is for the red velvet. So just going to take some out. You want to get kind of a big chunk at first so you're not just scooping it all in there and getting all the crumbs on it in it. So you put it in the middle and just spread it out. And this is going to be a thin layer because it's just going to be the layer in between the 2 cakes. You'll probably ice it better when you go over the stack. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands again before I touch it and put it on top of there. let's go ahead and put the red velvet sheets that we just made in the oven. Okay, now I'll double check the time. It says for 2 9-inch pans, 30 to 33 minutes. So let's go ahead and set it to 33 just to be careful. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and stack these. And the one that you shave off, that's going to be the one on your bottom, obviously, because you want it to lay as flat as possible. Just going to lay it on top like that. And here's your double layered cake. And then you're just going to start icing it. And then when you cut into it, you'll have a nice cake.